The following episode of the Double After Hours podcast was originally recorded on May 9th, 2025. Double After Hours podcast. Take one. One copy of Open Season, please.
Of course! I knew you were going to open with that.
Of course.
Why? Explain that. Screw introductions. Right. Do that story first.
Yeah, no introduction. So Shane and I went on a little adventure, a little pre-game today. And
pre-game, shut up.
the pre-game led us on a little adventure out to Madison Heights, to the Micro Center.
Yeah, because Aaron needed to get a new dash cam, but you also got some 3D.
I got some 3D print filament instead, because they didn't have the one I wanted in stock. So we went to the big boy over there, but that's all unrelated.
Yeah.
To the greatness that happened at Retro Taku Video Games in Madison Heights. What a great store! Just first and foremost, love you guys.
The people there are really nice.
Yeah, they are.
We went over there, and we're looking around. We're looking at the PS2 section, of course, and this one jumped right from the shelves. Just right at us.
I noticed it first.
Yeah.
So we get there, like we're searching. I'm like, open season. I did not know that they made a game, so we just start cracking up. And as we're going up to the front, Aaron he comes up behind me. He's just like, "Hey, you know what'd be funny if you just went to the counter and just said one copy of Open Season, please." So I did. I went up to the counter. I tried my best. I said one copy of Open Season, please, and we just both start dying laughing in front of everybody. It was the funniest thing.
The guy in the counter, he's like running with a bit.
Yeah.
He's like, Open Season. It's Open Season of fun. Meaning you'll take it to the backyard and shoot it.
Yeah. I'm glad he said that too.
Jesus.
Which is just so real. I feel that, man.
No, indeed.
So, but the best part is that he looks at us and goes, "Oh yeah, I noticed you guys are having bad game night apparently. So how about you go and buy two more and get one free?"
So we got.
So he just rigged you into spending more money?
Yeah. Hey,
yes.
We got.
But Open Season was free. Open Season was free.
Yeah, and we got.
No, it wasn't.
No, we still paid for it.
We paid for these two, but that one was free.
And robots.
So we have B-Movie and robots now. They are the crustiest copies that they had.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, they're damaged. There's like.
As God intended.
Like,
yeah.
I don't know if that
Open Season is it's I don't know how to describe it. It's a little slipperier than a normal PS2 case.
What's slippery? Is it lubed up? Is it like slipping like a bar of soap on your hands? What does that mean?
It kind of feels like somebody kind of rubbed it in like Jergens or something.
Okay.
Before they
I was gonna say went to the Diddy party. Just bad take, I know. Well,
I was drinking coffee while he said that. I was just trying to make sure I didn't spit anything.
Yeah. So I think that one might have been through the house. I'm not sure. I don't know. But
do more.
It's a little crusty, but
that was our little goofy adventure.
Yep.
The goofy adventures of Aaron and Shane.
Just for pre-gaming reasons to get us in a goofy mood for a goofy movie that we're talking about.
Oh man!
Indeed.
But before we talk about that, we gotta talk about ourselves.
I know. Hi, welcome to the Double After Hours podcast. And if you ask us at any point for Open Season, we will gladly give you a copy. Don't worry. Anytime.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm Aaron Gresser, and I'm here joined in studio with...
I'm Shane Sygiel, and I'm here for this week and next week, and then I'll be back in Holland for my internship.
Nice.
So I'll be here for a little bit, spending some quality time with the boys, and with Charlie being online, we're still going to have a lot of fun. But hey, Charlie, you're always here with us in spirit.
You're coming back soon.
No,
yeah.
I'm coming back in a couple weeks.
No, yeah, I know, but we'll be excited to see.
I see how it is. I'm not here for a couple weeks, and I'm getting shoved out of the picture.
No,
I haven't been here. I don't want to hear any of this. I don't want to hear you.
But yeah. So yeah, I'm Shane Sygiel, and
wow.
And up next is
Hi, I'm Charlie Robison. I'm poorly running the socials. Guys, I gave my professor a DVD set of all the open season movies yesterday. I understand the open season hype. I get it. I'm sharing it with the world. They're awful, but whatever. But no, I woke up today going, wow, I need to talk about a goofy movie. So I got back from class. I go to watch the movie, and now I'm greeted with open season.
Boy,
and I'm like,
what
what
a movie.
It's all coming full circle.
Yes.
No, what's full circle about goofy movie and open season?
It's the gift that keeps on giving all year round,
No,
Clark.
it's
That's
not.
what I'm saying.
It's no. What is this gift?
Open season, open giving.
Open giving.
I swear. I'm going to overdose on this Tylenol in front of me just so I can escape that pain. God bless America.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, if you didn't know by all the goofiness that we've been experiencing, we're talking about Disney's A Goofy Movie.
Wow.
Yeah.
What a way to put it.
A childhood favorite.
Gosh.
Gosh,
That's true.
Mickey.
This has been an Aaron request for a bit now, and we've always been like, man, we'll do it eventually. But hey, it's like summer now. It's like a good summer movie.
Yes,
Why
it is.
not?
I think
So Aaron,
Aaron. Yeah.
how about you start telling us about why you wanted to pick this Goofy movie?
Well, I used to catch this movie all the time when it was on Disney Channel, and it's just been a childhood staple. And what's kind of funny is when I rewatched it today, I thought this movie was so much longer.
Yeah.
Really?
It seemed longer when I was a kid than, it is now. But I think this is just kind of, it's one of those, I'm trying to just think of the best way to describe it, because it doesn't feel like, it feels like that era of Disney where, you're having, it's the 90s, yeah, we're having some fun, yeah.
Whoa!
Yeah, radical.
Rock on.
I don't know. It's just got that kind of tone to it that I think a lot of movies now don't have, especially in this kind of
New
genre.
era.
It's like a lost art, I'd say.
Like, it's something that should come back.
But yeah, this was always a childhood staple. Extremely Goofy movie was too. I used to watch both of those all the
I
time.
forgot they made that one too.
And but yeah,
That's the one where they went to college.
yes.
Yes. I
Yeah.
remember watching that one too.
But yeah, great movie. Loved rewatching it, and I forgot that Rob Paulson was in that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot that he was a PJ. I just like, oh,
Hey, Jimmy.
oh hey Jimmy, that's him. I've met him.
Jimmy. Can I
The same freaking guy.
finish
Oh, yeah.
that croissant?
Oh yeah.
Have you?
No.
Keep going. Just keep going. I just need a minute.
What do you need a
Idiot.
minute for? What happened?
You're laughing at your own joke.
No, it's not that. It's something else.
You
Is
buffoon.
it open season?
It all revolves around that.
Okay.
All right, no, let's keep continuing about your
Yeah.
why you wanted to do this movie.
I don't know. It's a great movie. I think it's something, a lot of really great topic to discuss, because I think, like I said, I think this is kind of a lost art, having just the flow of the film, in this era of Disney. I think it's very lost. It's a lost art. So, kind of like to bring it back. Obviously, it's not like, it's a forgotten movie that no one ever talks about. Song of the South.
No, if anything, it's become more popular over the years.
Right.
Oh,
Like,
definitely.
I was at Disney World last summer, and like Max and Goofy from this movie were walking around Hollywood Studios. Like they know.
Yeah.
They know.
They know it's still there and it's so prominent.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think I'll take the right. Like, not,
Can we have an unfathomably goofy movie?
An unworldly Goofy movie. An existentially Goofy movie. One could
goofy
say.
movie? That'd be
Gosh,
great.
Maxie, we're getting elected to be the Pope.
Gosh, I'm gonna be called Pope Goofy the Second.
I'm from O'Block.
Hey, Maria.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Oh my
yeah.
God.
And Aaron, what were your thoughts about this movie, or did you already say them?
I just
Okay, you said them.
Okay, then
Just did it.
then I'll go.
God.
Hey, my fault. My fault.
God
He's too
bless
busy thinking about
America.
open season.
Too busy thinking of something else. But anyways,
What? You know what?
Oh,
No. Share with the audience, Shade. Go right ahead. We need to tell the world. What is it?
Aaron and I on our adventure today, we came up with 2 new characters that just off the spot.
Yeah, sure.
Gonorrhea Gertrude and Syphilis Susan.
Real winners. Buy the plush.
We made some like random AI images of them too, and we're just like make them extreme gonorrhea or
unfathomable syphilis.
What's unfathomable about it?
It's got to be unfathomable. But yeah,
my mind.
Yeah, go. Yeah, talking about a Goofy movie. I remember watching this a lot, like you said, Aaron, back when I was a kid, especially with my like older siblings too, because we watched a lot of those like Disney movies and like all that stuff like on Disney Channel, Disney XD, etc. And it was a lot of fun watching those movies, and I can agree with you that it went longer when we were kids, but watching it now, it just felt like very quick and easy. This
does not feel like an hour 14.
It does not, but
it felt a lot shorter than that. I'll attest.
Definitely. But I just I love like the story of it. The music was also good, which we'll talk about all this stuff later on. But it was definitely an adventure to watch, and also like being older now, you learn about the message too of the movie, which obviously we'll get into it. But the characters were all good and loved everything about it, and it was just an era of like movies that people should really watch like in today's world.
Yeah.
No, I guess it's my turn. So as the real Disney head, the real goof connoisseur,
real goofy.
What are my thoughts on this movie? It's pretty good. Like a 7 out of 10. Like this is a fun one. It came out during the 90s. For those of y'all who don't know why this movie exists, it's because there was a show before this called Goof Troop, where it was about Max younger when he was 10 or 12, and like they're hanging out with suburbia. Basically, imagine the cast of a Goofy movie, but instead of them being stupid teenagers, they're stupid children.
Yes. All right.
That's kind of why this show exists as like a semi-sequel to that, because for whatever reason, out of all the shows in the Disney Afternoon block, which is the block of animated series they did in the 90s to compete with Fox Kids and all that stuff, this was one of the more successful ones. So they said, all right, we like Goof, throw him a bone, give him a movie. And you know what? It's pretty fun. I wish it was maybe a little longer, because it did feel like at certain points we were rushing to certain set pieces when maybe we could have went for 10 more minutes to get that clean 80-minute break. But other than that, I love the fact that Goofy got to just have his own movie with Max. I thought that's really cool without Mickey Mouse needing to go, oh, I'm here too, even though there's a couple scenes where like he makes brief cameos, which is funny.
Small bits.
I love the songs. I think they're very different from a lot of the other musical songs that we were getting from Disney in the 90s. They weren't as Broadway. They were more just they were more movie songs, if that makes sense. I liked that Disney was actually able to branch out for a bit here. Because it seemed like Disney was in 2 modes in the 90s. It was musical features and Phil Collins. They really only had 2 modes there.
Yes.
But
and Randy Newman.
That's Pixar. We're not counting that.
Okay. We don't count Pixar.
They don't want to count Randy Newman.
Existence makes me weep. I want to hang myself with my sheets. But Randy Newman, I only know death. I made a song about Woody. Yeah. And now that's my life.
Take it away, Nickelback.
Hold me now. I'm 6 feet from Mel's Holy Barn, and I'm thinking, what the frick is happening?
we're in goofy moods, which it's very fitting. It's the setting.
I guess so, but to really finish my thoughts before we jump into a Goof synopsis, I think this is a really fun movie for what it is. I don't think it's the greatest Disney movie out there, but gosh darn it, it's a good time.
It's definitely enjoyable. It's a Goofy movie for the Goofy family.
And sometimes that Goofy movie from a Goofy
family.
Are we selling fruit snacks or something? Like, what is this? Let's get into freaking snap. I want to hear it. We're supposed to have edge. We're supposed to be underground. We're supposed to have a little spike.
Welch's, change it from Welch's fruit snacks to Welch's goof snacks.
It's kind of funny. I actually, at the remote yesterday that I went to, which you don't know about, but I went to a remote yesterday. And one of the higher ups from Welch's showed up to this remote.
Oh, really?
Just for the fun of it. She was talking with us.
What?
And so she apparently, one of our salespeople has her contact info. So I might be sending her an email. Dear Welch's Management, I got a new slogan for you. Hear me
Change
out.
your entire brand identity to Goofy from a Goofy movie. I don't go swimmingly.
Welch's Fruit Snacks, a goofy snack for a goofy family.
Approved.
Each sold separately.
Remember when we had Edge?
Oh,
Remember
yeah.
that?
Yeah. When's that coming back?
What happened to that?
Never.
What was that?
It went away a long time ago.
It died.
No! Bring it back.
Real.
Anyway. I miss when the Double After Hours podcast was offensive.
Back in
Those
the
were
good old days.
The days of
Back in the good old days of a couple months ago. I miss when we weren't afraid to say terrible things.
Yeah.
Now we have to be all PC.
Oh, boy.
Oh,
I can't wait for people to misinterpret this. It's going to be wonderful.
That's going to be great.
Yeah.
But speaking of misinterpret, because that's what we do a lot on this show, we have to do some big old quick synopsis coming right up. So guys, let me take you through the very simple plot of a Goofy movie. Are you ready? Are you ready?
Of movies.
Yeah. Man, girl type.
All right. Oh my God, wait, it's playing at a theater near me at 11 a.m.?
Dude, go to it. Go to it.
Wait, what?
Perfect date night for you.
No, it's at 11 a.m. Shane. It's not date night. It's just date. God,
perfect date day. Yes.
I just can't with any of y'all. But
daytime drinking, daytime Goofy movie.
Dude, that's what I'm saying.
She didn't want to watch it the other night because she was like, I need to be high while watching this. I was like, no, you don't. But anyway, guys, let me introduce to you the plot to a Goofy movie. So we start with a little dream sequence where Max Goof is dressed up all in white, and he gets the calls from the girl of his dreams, Roxanne, who's this dog brunette looking thing. And she's also dressed in white, and they're all memeing around and they're goofing around. But suddenly it turns to a nightmare sequence where the big old Max Goof ends up transforming into his dad. It's like it's like a werewolf movie, except instead of a werewolf, it's Goofy from a Goofy movie. So it's really goofy.
Right.
But he ends up waking up in his bed going, oh man, that was the brakes, pal. What a crazy nightmare. And he gets a call from his big old buddy PJ, who's Pete's son. And he goes like, hey, you gotta be at school right now. So he rushes out the door. Goofy is trying to meme it around. He accidentally messes up his power line cardboard cutout with a vacuum.
Well, that's the brakes, pal.
And Goofy embarrasses him in front of people on the street, as his tradition. And we get our first song after today, where Max is just singing about how he basically just wants Roxanne to notice him. Do we get any personality traits about Roxanne other than the fact that she's a girl and she's attractive? God, I wish. But that's why we're here, man. And so Max sings this whole sequence, and he gets to school, right? Everything is kind of hunky-dory. Everything is kind of fine. And what happens is that he and his friends PJ and Bobby, they have this big plan. They have to impress Roxanne. So so Max pretends to lip sync as the new hit pop star Powerline, who's essentially like a cross between Michael Jackson and boy bands, if that makes sense. You know Powerline, you know him when you see him. And so his big plan is to dress up like Powerline and interrupt the end of school assembly in order to get Roxanne to think that he's cool or whatever. And it almost ends up working until, things go awry, things go wrong. And what ends up happening is that they all end up getting caught. And I know PJ and his other friend gets detention or whatever, but I think Max is supposed to, but maybe he doesn't. I don't know. They kind of do it really weird. Where Goofy gets a call at his work with Pete, and he's like, "Your son, he did this. He had the school go into a riot.
He's in prison. No, not prison. He's in detention.
He needs to be sent to the electric chair." It's a whole.
He needs the firing squad.
Yeah, Max Goof dies to firing squad ASMR. It's just Captain Rex and his boys shooting up Max Goof for 7 minutes. What a wonderful video. But the whole thing is that, and this makes Goofy realize, man, I'm not really doing great with my son here. So what he does is that he's like, all right, I need to take my son camping. I need to go on a big road trip to really, rekindle our relationship. And meanwhile, Max ends up asking Roxanne out to Roxanne's best friend's viewing party for Powerline, the pay-per-view event or whatever. Max obviously can't go at this point because he's getting roped into this trip with his dad. So he lies to Roxanne and saying instead of going camping with his dad, he is going to LA to see Powerline live because Goofy is like used to be friends with Powerline. They used to be a band. And what ends up happening is the whole town actually believes it. How do they believe it? I'm not sure.
How does it spread around?
Whatever.
Who knows?
Well, I mean, people talk. That part's not as believable. It's more of like, man, like this guy knows? Okay. So they end up going on the road, and they have a fun little song they have on the open road where Goofy and Max are singing about how awful and how wonderful it is to be driving. It's a really fun song, and I listen to it all the time. Wonderful stuff. And they end up going to this possum theme park, which I totally forgot about when I was rewatching this for the first time, where they go to this really podunk possum theme park, and they're messing around. Like, obviously, like, they go to like this little animatronic show, and the animatronics, oh no, they're breaking down and they're ugly. But it's more just like the ugliest kind of like theme park you could visit. It's like, I'm trying to think of like what's a solid comparison to it. Like your classic like roadside attraction, like, but bad. I know.
Mystery spot. That's a good one. Mystery. No.
There's no animatronics there. Whatever. Right. But the point is that Max is not vibing to this whole experience and like thinks it's really corny, and like Goofy is obviously embarrassing Max and himself by like, being into the possum exhibit, because of course he is. And Max gets all huffy and puffy and goes like, Dad, this trip sucks. You're embarrassing me. Hi. It's like he's just so freaking mad. And I'm just like,
is that how he sounded?
I think so.
Oh my God, I'm Max Goof. I hate it here. I want to be with Roxanne.
Sounds like an emo kid.
Is that what he's calling it?
When I was a young boy, my father took me to the possum exhibit to see the marching band. Well, I had to do the Goof parade. It's a very simple parody.
That was very goofy there.
Gosh, I sure do love singing My Chemical Romance songs with the voice of Max Goof. It's very fun. But guys. So they end up getting into a little bit of a huff and a puff, and after they get really angry about this amusement park, the next day they run into PJ and Pete, who also go out camping because Pete gave Goofy the idea to go camping in the first place. And so they're like, oh, and Pete has a massive RV or whatever. And they're like, oh, man, how's Max doing or whatever? It's like, man, well, Max is still being a brat. So Goofy ends up like deciding to take more of Pete's parenting strategy. Always a good place to start. Pete, he's the perfect parent. Everyone knows. Like, he's the best Disney walk-around character. Aaron can attest. And like,
of course,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Greatest of all time. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know. One time, Aaron and I were on a late night call, and like I was talking to him. I was like, "Oh yeah, Pete's a walk-around character in Disney now." And Aaron goes, "No, he's not." It's like, what are you talking about? It's like, I never saw him.
He's so fictional.
And it's like,
he's not there.
And from that point on, Pete has never canonically existed in the Disney parks because Aaron declared that he's not real.
All because I said it, of course.
Mm-hmm. Of course, that's the lore of that joke, because it's really stupid, but it's really funny. But also because I can't look at Pete now without going, man, why is it's Pete? It's my boy. But
yeah, right.
But Max and Goofy end up practicing the perfect cast a little later, because we gotta set that up later, and because Goofy wants to take Max fishing. That's the whole point. He doesn't want him to just not have quality time together, not be like PJ and Pete. And what happens is that they end up accidentally luring Bigfoot himself out of nowhere. And we get a really fun sequence where Bigfoot's like chasing everyone around, and they end up being locked in their car, and Bigfoot rummages through all their stuff. And we get a little cute emotional moment where like Max is trying to figure out the best way to lie to Roxanne or tell Roxanne the truth. And they share a little thing of alphabet soup with Goofy and Max. And it's like, oh man, I think Max cares about Goofy. Gosh. But, and then, it's cute. It's fun. And they end up, while Goofy sleeps, Max alters the map's route to LA so that way he can actually go to, the Powerline concert, because he has to lie, because the whole time Goofy's been the old... What?
Did Goofy and Maxie canonically go through the O Block?
I feel like they would.
No!
Gosh, Max, we're gonna go through the O Block.
Well, let's think about it, right? They're from a suburb of a city. That could be Chicago. They said it's the other side of the country. So probably not, like, because they're in Philly or something, or Jersey. Like, Goofy always struck me as a Jersey dad.
I'm calling Delaware.
Delaware? I'm calling Rhode Island.
Delaware!
I'm calling Quahog.
Oh boy. I didn't say it. I did not say it.
Cheers of course. Every character has to end up in freaking Quahog. Every character. Yeah, sure. Yeah, okay. Was Peter there?
And Joe, and Quagmire, and
Cleveland. And Joe was Quagmire in Cleveland there. Did Goofy help at the Drunken Clam?
Did he sing down?
Did he decide to that he needed to relieve some tension after his wife? So he hanged out with Peter and the gang. No. Do not turn me down, Shane. I am tired of believing that Goofy and all these other characters end up hanging out Quahog. Shane only has one thing on his mind. It's Joe Swanson, and I'm so freaking annoying.
That and the pig.
And the pig.
Yep, and that. Shane only's got two.
No,
Shane has
another
two
video
wolves.
that I showed Aaron today. Just continue with the synopsis, please.
Oh! Yeah, because none of y'all want to do it. No! No!
Big Dog's trying to mute himself.
Swear to God.
I'm just chilling here.
So anyway, Max and Goofy are at a freaking diner, and Goofy's like, Max, I trust you with the map with my life. I trust you, son. And Max ends up taking Goofy to like a bunch of little like fun little montage sequences. They go surfboarding, and they go to an amusement park, and they go to the biggest ball of yard, and they end up fixing their car. It's a whole big shadoolery. And
really missed opportunity to include the biggest ball of twine in Minnesota.
Yeah.
Isn't that? I mean, they went to a big ball of yarn.
Yeah, but I mean, like the song from Weird Al.
Yeah.
I mean, that's true. I mean, there's a lot of random licensed music that's in this movie that I was like, wow, Disney was okay with that. That's a very, non-Disney thing they were okay with at this point. And I was like, wow, that's interesting. But anyway, and they end up finally going to like this coral, like motel area or whatever, kind of outside the intersection to LA or Idaho. And PJ and Pete are coincidentally there too when, Pete and Goofy are in the hot tub memeing around, and we get introduced to the fact that Goofy has toes, and it's really weird. Like, put those away. And
yeah, put those rippers away.
To all of y'all who are sexually attracted to Goofy's feet, I'm sorry, just cut off your dong. Like, you gotta chill. Like, what's going on?
Become a eunuch.
Like,
what are they his dogs? But he's a dog, so they're his. How's
no, move on. Moving on.
Hey, is Goofy a dog? No, let's ask that question. I mean, like, Pluto. Well, they kind of are, but Pluto is owned by Mickey, so like maybe Pluto's a sub or something, or into some devious stuff, but where we don't know something. But like, there's something wrong about this.
Okay, so it says Goofy is not specifically a dog, but he is part of the canine family.
Oh, BS.
Thanks, Google, for that. Appreciate it.
Okay.
Wikipedia just straight up says dog.
Dog.
He's part of the canine family. We're part of the canine family. Dog. Screw off.
What breed of dog is he? Dog.
Like, I just don't like the idea that Mickey owns Pluto and Goofy's a dog.
Oh,
like, that's
Pluto.
just something wrong about
we're
that.
both dogs, and but you don't walk on all fours and don't talk. Why is that? I'm just a kinky.
Well, that's the problem. It's like and then Minnie owns a cat, and it's like,
well, what if it's
what are we doing here?
What if it's like, okay, so if
maybe Donald should wear pants? I don't know. That's my big take.
So like evolutionary theory, right? Says we all come from monkeys. Okay, well, hear me out. No, hear me out. So
sure.
Evolutionary theory says we come from monkeys.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. But, we're humans, but the monkeys are still here, right? So and some people own monkeys. So what if it's like that situation?
I think it's kind of like that.
We're like Goofy is an evolved like dog. But like, if we're working on those rules,
I think so.
I guess so.
I think that's a good way.
I guess also by that logic, there's like mice and cats who like aren't evolved, but like Mickey is a mouse. But like
the lower life forms.
And like they're still
The
fish.
lower class.
Oh my god!
Low class.
The Goofy movie is actually just an incredibly institutional take on the problems of lower class Americans. Wait a minute.
So real. Peak cinema.
They need
right
power.
there.
They need Powerline to help them get by. Wait a minute. We're cooking with gas here.
But let's talk about Max's journey to go see.
Oh yeah, so
yeah.
No, sure, because like they're at the hot tub or whatever, and Pete overhears Max tell PJ that he changed the map, and Pete's like, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, Goofy, but your son's a dick, and it's like, well, I believe my Ghost Maxie, I believe my son Maxie, he would never do something like that, and they end up going to the intersection like the next morning. And they either have to choose between Idaho or California, and Max ends up leading Goofy to take a left. And Max obviously gets really heated. They get really mad. Through a bunch of situations, their car falls into a river. And they end up arguing about like, oh man, I want to still be in your life, Maxie. And it's like, but you're my dad. And a whole big emotional argument where eventually they sing a song and they're all back on the same page. And Max ends up telling Goofy about Roxanne. And he's like, oh man, my Maxie's in love. Am I going to learn anything about Roxanne other than she's pretty? No? Okay. And all right, whatever. And I mean, sure. I mean, it'd be kind of cool, like have a scene with them talking about anything other than like their looks. But whatever. It's cool. Sure. It's like Roxanne's a dog, so it does nothing for me. But I guess it does something for someone out there. Like I don't know. Like what who knows? But Aaron and Shane are more busy pointing at the board than
I'm wondering what.
I just put my phone and some of the coasters down on the floor.
Why are the coasters on the ground?
I don't want to make noise.
I don't know.
Let's just continue with the story.
Probably because one of y'all put him there.
Maybe it was you at one point. No, I'm kidding.
No, I'm 7 hours away.
You probably just did a 7-hour drive here, put them on the floor, and made the 7-hour drive back.
I swear to God.
Listen, I'm more focused on the whole evolutionary theory of Goofy.
Yeah, I mean, sure. I mean, like, okay.
Like off Disney.
I just don't get it. It's just like, why make them dogs? It's just like, just make them something else. Just make them like anything else. I don't know.
Amoebas.
But anyway,
like an original
back to the
creation?
point.
I kind of want your thoughts on this. Like, hang on.
Hold on.
Okay, so if you don't want them like to be like animals, like common animals that you see, everywhere, then like what? You want like them to create like an original animal out of this?
Yes.
Okay.
Something. I mean, here's my thing, right? It's not that I'm anti these characters being animals. It's more that like Mickey's a mouse, but he doesn't own a mouse. Sure. Mortimer's a rat, but he doesn't own a rat. Goofy's a dog, but his best friend Mickey owns a dog.
Right.
Like, there's a discrepancy here, but also it's like, sure, Minnie owns a cat, but like, there's no other cat people we see walking around. They're all dogs. So it's like, okay, that's fine.
Too. Remember that.
But like, there's so many questions. Like,
yeah.
Will I get the answers? Probably not. Boycott Disney.
Yes.
The comment section always has the answers.
That's true, but I don't know, man. But anyway, so Goofy is like learning about all this nonsense shenanigans and all those and Max's secret plan. And Goofy's like, well, there's only one thing left to do. And Max is like, what? And they end up in LA. I mean, they have a little rescue sequence where they go down a waterfall and Max rescues them or whatever. But they end up in LA.
Yep.
Are we gonna learn how? Flash cuts. But
this relates back to Randy Newman, because Randy Newman loves LA.
Yeah.
He does. That's right. He has that hit song.
Right.
What?
Randy Newman. Evolutionary theories. Only on the Double After Hours
Evolutionary
podcast.
Theories.
Evolutionary theories. Short people.
Welcome to Evolutionary Thoughts, brought to you by the hosts of the Double After Hours podcast.
God.
Talking about Goofy. Where did he come from? He came from the dog family, the canines. Yeah.
What kind of dog is he? He's a dog.
Know. We don't know.
I feel empty on the inside.
Somebody help me. I need some help.
I need Goofy to make me feel alive.
I need Goofy to fill the empty hole in my heart.
in my pants.
Whoa.
That's crazy. So stupid. But
anyways, they're in LA.
They end up in LA. Yes. I don't. They just cut there. They do.
Yeah.
You know what? No, I'm gonna double check just in case because I think my blinked after when this cut specifically happened. But I'm gonna double check it just for fun.
They cut away from LA very quickly because like the whole thing happens with Powerline. It's just like, oh, they're back.
Up there they are.
All right.
Up. Oh my god! It wants me to watch the freaking Goofy movie documentary they just put out, which I probably should.
That'll be fun.
But hold on. I'm gonna make sure I didn't miss a cut because it was cut so weird. And then we just immediately jump into that power line sequence. I want to make sure. I know this is like so weird that I'm belaboring this, but like I care about this.
I know the scene starts where they're like at the back, or it starts with like an outer shot of like the venue, and then it kind of
it goes
like,
back.
Yeah, in classic '90s concerts, because every '90s concert started with.
Oh, of course, it's always the guitar.
Yeah, every single '90s concert.
Yes.
Max does the perfect cast. Boy, this has been one crazy vacation. It is not over yet. And then they're like in their little parachute, and then the map shows up, and it flashes back to life. Yeah, so they just parachute over there, I guess. Okay, cool.
Where'd they get the plane? Was Tom Cruise there, or was Harrison Ford in the plane just saying, "Get off my plane"?
There was no plane.
I wish there
was.
There's no plane. There's a parachute.
Oh, there's just a parachute just lying around.
No, it was the one they made from the car they tried to save in the waterfall sequence.
His memory has been rotted too much by open season and syphilis Susan
and gonorrhea Gertrude. You're on the same boat as me, Aaron.
So they go to the Powerline concert, and after a bunch of shenanigans later, they end up going on stage with Powerline. Max ends up dancing with him. Goofy ends up dancing. They all do the perfect cast. Roxanne sees this and goes, wow, that guy is great. And they have a great old time with Powerline, and they end up driving back home. And Goofy's like, son, like if Roxanne doesn't like you after lying to her, then she might not be the one for you. And it's like, I guess that's the pitch. And so Goofy talks to Roxanne again, and Roxanne's like, you were great on there. And it's like, well, I lied to you because, my dad didn't really know Powerline, but I was still at the concert. And she was like, I already liked you before you lied to me. And Goofy ends up embarrassing himself. And Max is like, well, I want you to meet my dad. And the movie ends.
Yeah, I was waiting for everybody to start like chuckling, and then the sitcom like saxophone comes in.
Like the Seinfeld,
and you just see all the credits flying.
Jerry, I need to get with Roxanne.
Jerry, you don't understand. Roxanne is she's in my mind. She's going crazy.
The problem is that Jerry was 38 and dated a 17-year-old, so that plot could happen.
Yeah, that is canon in real life.
That is canon. Yeah, that's Jerry Seinfeld canon. He dated a teenager.
We also saw a bunch of when we were at the video game set, we saw like Jerry's apartment.
Oh, and, they had like all the apartment scenes
with the Funko ones. I think, with like all the characters.
Wow!
Somebody like just mass donated them. I guess
it was cool. It was.
I guess so. But that's a Goofy movie.
Yep,
certainly a Goofy time.
Let's spin that wheel, baby boys. Let's figure that out.
Yes, we need to...
What?
I just opened my phone back up to...
Dog.
What animal is Goofy?
Dog.
I'm still asking.
Yeah. Evolutionary theory in relation to Goofy.
Is this going to turn into the Futurama episode where Professor and the ape start arguing about who's the missing link?
Yeah, and they keep going back and forth. Yeah.
But it's like years and years.
Who's this one?
I don't want to live on this planet anymore.
I feel that.
Real.
All right.
No.
Let's see. All right. So first up is that's kind of fitting. The message of the film.
Communication.
Guys,
just talk to your dad, okay?
Yeah, talk to him about stuff.
Do stuff with your dad. Don't be like,
go to the bar.
I don't want to
go to a cigar bar.
I don't want to be
Randy, get out of here.
I'm running away.
Don't be a Randy.
Bye.
Don't be a Randy. Go talk to your dad. Spend some quality time with him.
Don't be Randy Marsh.
Oh Lord.
But
That's a life.
No, Aaron. When's the last time you talked to? When did you talk to your dad last, Aaron?
It was yesterday.
Talk to him again.
Yeah.
I talked to mine this morning. He went out fishing.
I'm overdue.
He's overdue for a dad conversation.
You're overdue with dad time.
Oh yeah.
But no, I mean, honestly, like, listen, I think for a movie that makes Max kind of stinky for half the runtime, you know, the fun part about it is that Goofy is still Goofy, you know, and it really balances out the fact that I was like, hey, you should spend time with Goofy, you know. Because if Goofy was overbearing or he was a really annoying father, because he kind of is to a degree, but it all kind of comes down to the performance to a degree, where Goofy is just naturally like this kind of like naive to a degree and excited, and it really makes you feel for him, I guess. Like I feel like if it was a different kind of performance or a different kind of character, this movie really wouldn't have worked. But the fact that you couldn't do this movie with Donald Duck. You know, you couldn't do this movie with like Mickey Mouse. You know,
you couldn't do it with what's
they do it with Pete. Could not do it with Pete.
Yeah, nope. Definitely not Pete.
As much as I love the god of sex, Pete, you can't do it. But like,
I like watching that video with Jim Cummings and Rob Paulson together, just like ad-libbing off each other. That's
it's great.
But yeah, I think honestly, what really makes the message of this movie fun is that like, despite all of the 90s cheese that this movie just naturally has, it still has a ton of heart, you know? Like, and it really kind of comes through with the songs, even if they are a little cheesy. But, like, you know, the characters come to a very natural, like, hey, we're not going to agree on all of this stuff, but we're still father and son, you know? Mm-hmm. I think it's one of the more healthy depictions of, like, you don't need to agree with everything that your father does, but you're still your dad. Because I feel like a lot of movies like this would be like, you need to be just like your father or just like your son. But it's like, no, these people are different humans, you know?
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely like somewhere it's just, spend time with your dad. That's the best thing you could do. He would love to hang with you. He'd love to teach you stuff like that he's learned throughout his life. Just go hang with him.
Yeah.
Like selling crack.
No, I'm not going there. I'm not going there.
Yeah, all the lost Randy Newman songs that we keep discovering on this episode.
Go on Randy Newman excavation with your dad.
I lost my dad to an oil rig. Womp womp. He drowned in the tar.
Good
I never saw him again. Short people. Short people. It always has to end with Short People by Randy Newman. It's the rule.
Oh, man. I might need to play that.
I don't know, man.
We should.
No, why?
It's a good song.
Because it's funny.
Short people got no reason.
I got syphilis.
What do you mean by that, Randy? What do you mean by that? What do you mean that short people got no reason to live? You want to explain that, Randy?
He's against short people.
Yeah, wait, is that a lyric?
Yeah, it's short people got no reason.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
What?
You gotta see this.
Short people shouldn't exist.
Yeah, short people got no reason to live. Yes, it's the first line in the song.
Yeah.
Anyone under 5'7" should burn in hell.
Damn.
How tall is Randy Newman?
He's like 5'6".
Oh, he's 6 foot.
Oh god dang! I'm shorter than Randy Newman. Oh man.
I was about to say, like, if Randy Newman was like a 5'2" short king,
that would have been ironic.
Don't call Randy Newman our short king. No. That phrase is reserved for very specific things. I'm the short king, not Randy Newman.
Oh my. Randy Newman, what a guy.
I'm the short king.
Randy Newman, the king of the shorts.
Oh my gosh. Phil Collins is the short king. He's 5'6".
Oh yeah, he is.
Dang, I'm taller than Phil Collins?
Same.
Yep.
I think we're all are.
Yep.
Yeah.
Dang. That one I actually feel more bad about. I feel like Phil Collins should be taller.
Nah.
Maybe he was writing that. He was pre-gaming for the Disney Phil Collins Randy Newman warfare. Which artist to milk off of more?
I mean, it was probably Randy Newman in the long run because there's only 2 movies with Phil Collins soundtracks, that being Tarzan and Brother Bear, where a lot of Pixar's early work,
Brother
that being
Bear
Toy Story,
let's go.
Bug's Life, Toy Story 2, and Monsters Inc. Those are all Randy Newman scores, and a lot of the other Toy Story stuff is Randy Newman too. And even Finding Nemo, it's Paul Newman, not Randy Newman.
Yeah.
Like there's a lot of Newmanisms in Pixar's DNA.
I got more thongs than Phil Collins.
I'm more successful, Phil suck my dick.
Did you say thongs or songs?
Songs.
I heard thongs.
I have more of those too.
Cause I'm into some weird stuff. Yeah.
I'm into short people.
We got no reason other than feasting to Randy Newman.
I got a very specific kink. So these short people. That's who I want to do. What is happening?
I don't know.
Making some Randy Newman gold right there. Speaking of Randy Newman and songs and funny stuff, how about we talk about the songs in this film?
Oh my god. Okay, guys. Okay, so we can keep singing Randy Newman sex parodies all we want. I love the goofy move anyway, but like, guys, it's a wonderful score. You know, granted, I do think the movie is most memorable in its like, you know, actual musical sequences, which tracks. But the best way I can describe the musical score is that it feels like a nice combo of classic Disney musical stuff and Disney Channel songs, if that makes sense. It feels like this is the in-between, largely because Disney Channel wasn't really a thing or as big of a thing of what it was before this movie came out, because Disney Channel, if I remember correctly, around this time was still
animation,
a paid access channel.
Yeah.
Like it was either still a paid access channel or a couple years after where they started to have it be free for basic cable, where this style of song was different for Disney at the time. Like this was largely that stepping off point where they didn't have to be pure musical theater and be like, teenagers sing about high school, it's a serious thing that matters, oh my god. But like
high school problems.
Oh my god, bro. If I hear one more high schooler complain, I'm gonna just shoot them. I'm sorry. But
whoa, okay. I think the feds aren't gonna be listening to that one.
No.
They might.
Listen, guys, it gets harder afterwards. Just chill out. But like,
take a breather.
But no, but like in all seriousness though, I think the songs do strike that perfect balance of like cheesy, fun Disney and like, you know, Disney Channel teenager energy that I think is like the perfect fit for this movie. Because as much as I love my classic Disney theater songs, which I belt all the time in my car, I feel like if this movie went that direction, it wouldn't have worked. And also, again, basically getting Disney's take on Michael Jackson in Powerline, like, come on. Like, Eye to Eye and Stand Out are so freaking fun.
Nah, like, those like the songs that Powerline was like singing, those were bangers.
But also, again, it's like Disney actually did take the reins on how to get those right, where I don't remember who the actor was that they got in studio to do the dance moves before they animated them in 2D animation. I'm sure there's an answer in there. Not another
videos before on Instagram where they'll show like the actual like choreographers like dancing, and then it's showing like the actual like the movie on one side, the dancing on the other side, and just seeing how like it all works, because they're trying to like get like, oh, like the body position's right, like it's this whole animation process. It's a lot to do, but Disney managed to do it.
No, sure. And like it's little things like that like when you know that's how they're kind of making this happen, it's like it makes the songs and the movie as a whole feel a little more authentic to the 90s era, which might be speaking to how we feel like this is more of a lost art movie, if that makes sense. But no, I mean, I think if I'm thinking my favorite song in the movie, it's probably Eye to Eye. That's the one I listen to the most. There's a really fun cover that Disney released the other day, if I remember correctly. Hold on, let me find the band who did it. Magnolia Park did a cover of Eye to Eye that came out like last year in October, and it slaps so hard. It's so good. Like, it's such a fun like 90s like ballad, you know? It's great. Like, it's this kind of like, it's this authentic cheese, you know, that I think this movie has in its songs. I don't think a lot of other 90s like things like this have.
Right. Yeah. I know you're pulling up some songs over there on Apple.
I was because Tevin
17 Randy Newman songs, please.
Yeah, I'm queuing them up.
Oh, why we're doing more Randy Newman?
Copyright
No, we're not.
strike.
Copyright strike.
No, Tevin Campbell was the guy that did he played Powerline.
Right.
And he did a lot of great songs from the 90s. Can We Talk? And I'm Ready. Those are really great songs. And so I think he was a good fit. And yeah, he's got that Michael Jackson kind of sound. So
the vibe too, definitely.
Even if they couldn't get real MJ, but you know, we'll take Tevin Campbell. He's pretty good too.
Remember the time I hung out with Goofy.
Oh yeah.
It was a time for sure.
Goof it to me. Goof me some time.
Goof me some time. And people say I'm the worst.
Roxanne's got your number. Roxanne's got your friends.
Maxie, are you okay? Are you okay, Maxie?
Maxie, what's going on? Maxie, are you okay?
Roxanne is not my lover. She's just a girl who says that I am the one. But Max Goof is not my son.
He's my son.
He's my son, all right.
Oh, Randy.
We love you, Randy.
We love you, Randy Newman. Don't stop.
No!
Don't die.
Don't. Yeah, don't.
Yeah, don't die on us.
Dude, he's gonna. Well, he will
Don't
eventually.
let the flame die out.
Breaking news: Randy Newman's the first human to become immortal.
Huge.
Please.
Keep him alive. Science, keep him alive.
That's right.
But yeah, I liked the songs. I don't know.
Yeah, the songs were really, really good. Just everything about it, just amazing. And we already spin the wheel, and our next topic is Down Bad for Roxy.
Oh, Roxanne, keep me up all night. Here's the problem. So listen, this is probably my biggest bone to pick with this movie is that this whole movie hinges on Max's obsession with Roxanne, and the problem is that Roxanne is just like the most like I am a girl like character in this freaking movie. Like that's all she is really. Yeah. There's not a lot of personality traits. She's just like
she's your
stereotypical 90s girl that likes our main character because he's honest and goofy and nonsensical and stuff. And like sure she's pretty and stuff and like you know she does
it follows that trope.
She does a crazy lip bite during the the assembly sequence, and I'm going like, Zam, you're lip biting for Max Goof, go to hell. But like I'm sitting there just like, all right. And you know, like do we know anything about her family life? I mean, she's got a dad who's kind of overbearing. What a shock.
Her past life. What like was she in a war?
Okay, Shane.
Who's Maxie's mom? Or is this classic Disney trope of mom dead?
Yeah, it's probably that.
I don't think we were ever given an answer. Like the mom is dead in lore, if I remember correctly.
Okay.
But I don't remember we were actually given
single
an
dad
answer.
kind of vibes.
Yeah, it's definitely. The one Adult Swim clip where it's just like those like the Disney characters honoring the moms.
Oh yeah,
you know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I've seen that one.
Yeah,
yeah,
it's crazy.
But like. I remember there is a lore reason. I don't remember what it was, but I know she is technically dead. It's not Clarabelle. I'm going to answer that question for you right now. It's not the cow.
But no, just Roxanne definitely follows that. Like Max is trying to impress and woo the feminine character, but
say the girl,
the feminine character. Sorry, I'm still in my whole.
Is she from the female community?
Yes.
Is Roxanne too muscular for you, Shane? Can you not just call her a girl?
That's something I would have said in my like gender comm class that I took this past semester.
Oh my God.
And we talked a lot about like Disney movies and following that whole like trope like that all those movies have. Trying to the male character trying to impress the girl character and just being like, oh, I'm this cool guy. I took down the villain. I did all this. I'm a cool guy. Go on a date with me.
I mean, that's the nice version of how that story ends.
Yeah.
It's not always like that.
Yeah.
Definitely not in Pocahontas.
Nope.
Exactly.
Or Hunchback of Notre Dame. That's an age difference. Or Snow White. That's a crazy one.
Tarzan. The book is
Tarzan. But the book, Tarzan in the movie, it's not that. In the movie, it's like 2 years, but in the book, it's worse.
Yeah, the book is way worse, and we actually talked about that in that class too. But anyways, besides talking about gender, let's move on to the next topic.
Yeah, we're talking about maxi pads. By the way, Double After Hours podcast brought to you proudly by maxi pads.
Maxi pad, but
clean up your messes to the max.
Put them on and watch the Goofy movie.
Honestly. That's an AMC popcorn bucket waiting to happen.
Yes.
Hear me out. Goofy movie, Revenge of the Sith just got put back in theaters. Where's Goofy movie?
Bro, that's what I'm saying.
Put it back.
Yeah.
Right, where'd it go?
When did Goofy movie come out?
1995.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's the 30-year anniversary this year.
There you go.
Ow. My knee.
Put it back in theaters. But anyway, on the topic of
what happened?
I accidentally hit my knee on the table. But yeah, Max.
How?
I don't know. I was just trying to readjust myself. But yeah, Max, definitely that definitely 90s main character vibe to him. And this also, the movie also definitely follows that 90s feel to it. You know what I mean?
Sure.
And just everything about him, just he's just trying to be his own self, and he's like, I want to do things my way and not have you in my life, Dad. You're a move, Goofy.
One of the things, you said that 90s feel. It kind of made me think of this. There's a lot of scenes where it'll have the score and everything where it goes dun 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 dun, and then it goes quiet.
It's
and then you kind of have that real talk thing. Where did that go? Why did we stop doing that?
Bring it back.
That was one of, I don't know why, but it's one of my favorite tonal changes in movies. Why did we stop doing that?
I don't know. It's
for what? For what purpose? For what purpose?
For what purpose? But I don't know.
I think the thing that Max that gets to me is that he feels like every Home Improvement kid in one character.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. He's like, oh man, Dad, he's definitely he's not awful. He's only, in my opinion, annoying to watch when he's in scenes with his dad. Which is kind of the point because he doesn't like it.
But he feels like the teenager character though. He plays it pretty well.
Yeah, no, he does.
That's kind of all he is though. That is just Max. He's always been meant to be the kid or the teenager or the waiter in House of Mouse.
Oh man!
Remember House of Mouse? I remember that show.
I do. But I remember House of Villains. I had it on VHS.
I remember that.
That's a fun little movie.
I had it on VHS and then it disappeared. And I swear to God, I don't know what happened to it, and neither do my parents.
Dang,
dude, I'm going thrifting today. If I can find it, I'll let you know.
Do it, please. I need my childhood back.
Bring it back.
Yeah, we're at that age where now we're getting nostalgic over things.
Dude, that's what I'm saying.
I keep seeing those reels. It's not okay.
It's so
remember 2008, and it's just
yeah. The aquatic was that song called? It's aquatic nostalgia or something. Aquatic.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, it's not. I almost said the aquatic theme from Donkey Kong Country, but it's not that.
It kind of sounds like it though.
It's similar, but it's not the same thing.
Yeah, and it's do you remember this? And it's chalk.
Yeah, and it's
the Crayola
juice
chalk.
boxes. It's juice boxes in a barrel.
You guys remember this? Dannibal Crunch.
Yes, I do remember.
Dude, those were fun. Whoever won that cruise with Zach and Cody? Who won?
No, this question gets asked every couple of years. I just saw a reel of the guy who actually won
that guy.
the competition.
I just love how every kid in commercials back then, they always had that I crushed the alien.
The alien.
What?
That was Zach and Cody, actually. Yeah, that was the Zach and Cody commercial.
Why did every kid back then sound like this?
They
kind of also sounded like this.
So many Zach and Cody clones back then. My goodness.
Yeah.
I mean, even Disney had a bunch of Zach and Cody clones. Zeke and Luther, they had that one on Disney XD, if I remember correctly. Yep. A Pair of Kings, that was the other one.
Yep.
I don't know, man.
Randy Orton.
Drake and John. No, I'm just kidding. I came before.
Randy and Phil.
Randy and Phil, yes.
Who's Randy and Phil? God bless America.
I'd watch that.
Yes.
Phil, I hate your music. Son of Brandy to the sky. His name is Paul. He did the score for that thing. Anyway.
Yeah, Max is he's an interesting guy.
He's just a kid in the 90s. He's definitely like the least interesting character in this movie.
He's just a kid and his life is a nightmare.
Well, I mean, it's not that bad. I mean, sure, he got attacked by Bigfoot that one time, and like,
yeah,
he almost died a few times here. I don't know, skill issue. Figure it out.
All right, well, last thing on here, and he's definitely not a kid, but he kind of feels like one. Goofy.
Yeah. Oh my god, I love the Goof. I'm a big Goof.
Legend himself. Goofs.
The man, the myth, the sex symbol himself, the Goofy.
Pope.
Like, listen, if Goofy can get laid, so can you. That's good on the tramp stamp. That
certainly is a motto.
Listen, that's a tramp stamp waiting to happen. I'm just saying, like, if Goofy can get laid, so can you.
No, that's a billboard.
I think the Pope should come out and say that on Twitter. You know what? He's already saying some fun things. I think that has to be his next decree.
Yeah, I mean, and the Pope is from O-Block. O-Block,
Chicago. Oh, he's from Chicago. He's not from O-Block. Michelle Obama's from O-Block, but the Pope isn't.
Yeah.
But he is a Sox fan.
Well, his loss. That's how you know he's going to be a great Pope. He's already sacrificed so much.
Yep.
Hopefully he's gonna get rid of the metric system in the Vatican.
Tigers sweep! We're on top of on the American League Central right now,
bro. That's great. No, go Tigers. But yeah, Goofy. He does fit that like dad role pretty well in this movie, in my opinion. I think he does well.
Well, also, it's like, honestly, this is the silliest thing you can say, but Goofy works because he's just naturally funny.
Yeah, right.
You know, and a lot of when like he's being overbearing, it's still entertaining because Goofy's doing it in the natural Goofy way. Like, that's what makes this movie work, is that if it was like, again, Donald going, Huey, Dewey, I can't do it, Donald. Sorry. But like, what?
That was a noise I don't ever want.
I only heard like a snippet of that.
Dude, you sound like a garbage disposal that doesn't work.
But no, I mean, like, Goofy, I know we've touched on earlier, but again, it's the fact that Goofy just has this devil-may-care naive attitude, and it's like, it just makes him entertaining, you know? He's he's so goofy. He's so passionate. There's no cynicism with it. They're not.
Goofy's always there.
There's no cynicism with it. They're actually like, yeah, he's goofy. We don't care. It's like, that's great. I love that. I think like so much of this movie works because the movie is like willing to sit back and not like. It's weird because I don't think the movie directly makes fun of Goofy. It's more just like, hey, look at Goof. It's like
shows more of his character per se. Yeah, you could say.
Yeah, it doesn't feel like the movie's treating Goofy like he's the villain. He's just another character. I guess, and I really like that.
What are you laughing at, Aaron?
Your board couldn't handle the Gooftron style.
The Gooftron
style. How
about next time you get a board that can handle
later, Maxie?
Gooftron style. Oh, yeah, later, Maxie. Oh, yeah.
If you
this coffee is great.
I know.
Yeah. We love. I don't drink coffee.
Pretzel's fantastic.
What's that?
That's from the tier list. No, that's from our tier list.
When you're eating.
Yeah. No, it's from the other one.
Which one?
The Cartoon Crushes.
Oh yeah, I wasn't there for that one.
Yeah. Oh, I was tired and eating I was eating Brice's pretzel.
That's a real fun euphemism. Oh, yeah. But yeah.
Just leave Aaron be. He's trying not to laugh right now.
We're just gonna wrap this episode up, okay?
Yeah. So closing thoughts of the Goofy movie. I think it's a really fun 7 out of 10 movie. Not the greatest Disney movie out there. There's certainly better ones, but gosh darn it, it's a really fun time. Could have had a longer runtime, yes. Could have maybe a little bit more plot continuity in some places, yes. Would Roxanne would have been a better character if she was fleshed out besides being a token girl? Yes. But despite all of those flaws, I still think this movie really works. I still think it's really fun. I think you should put it on for your kids. Is it peak cinema? No, but gosh darn it, this movie prevails because it's just such a good time, and one could say a goofy time. Shane, what do you think?
That's a good way of putting it. But yeah, I still enjoy this movie. It's like another feel good movie. You just put it on, you just enjoy it. Just get some. Hopefully, you could get some laughs out of it. But yeah, it's definitely short on runtime. But yeah, there's probably copies out there that probably have like extended editions.
Is there an extended cut?
I feel like there's
no.
Really? You don't think so?
I'm sure there's maybe a deleted scene out there, but like I don't think there's a whole
like people. What they would probably have done is just splice like those deleted scenes, like find where they would be in the movie, put it in there, and then have that as the extended cut. But yeah, all in all, still a good movie. Like Charlie said, not the there's still other good ones out there. Not the best, but hey, it's enjoyable for the family. So if you want to go watch it, I recommend it.
A family picture.
A family picture.
8 out of 10, and I'm with the guys online that are still looking for the pizza that PJ and Maxie were eating in the
Bro,
hotel
that's
room.
what I'm saying.
Where can I buy that?
Buy the pizza box?
No, the pizza there.
Brice pizza.
Dude, it looks so freaking good.
We should make that.
I would be more annoyed with that pizza because the cheese would constantly be like dripping on me, and I'm like, yeah, I'll go. I just want the cheese to like stay a little more.
Aaron, any other thoughts?
No, that's it.
Perfect. And that's the Goofy movie.
Well, thank you guys so much for listening to the Double After Hours podcast. It has been an absolutely goofy time doing this. What are we doing next week? Maybe Avatar, maybe UHF. Who knows, man? We're going to find out when you see it. Thank you guys so much for listening. We're going to put a couple gameplay videos coming down the pipeline. There should be probably a new one that has come out by the time this episode comes out, but who knows, man? We're going to see. I can't wait to see what happens next week. I can't wait to keep doing this. We got a bunch of fun stuff planned for the end of the year. I know Last of Us Season 2 is also coming out soon.
Yeah.
And another season of Stranger Things. And then we want to do more Seinfeld. We got a lot of more fun things, a lot more fun shenanigans that we want to get to, and we'll get to them eventually. But before then, we got a bunch of links for our socials and all of other stuff in the links down below in our descriptions. And we got a little end card thing to tell you where to go. But other than that, I've been Charlie Robison. I'll see y'all next time.
I've been Shane Sygiel. Thanks again for listening to this, and we'll see you in the next episode.
And I'm Aaron Gresser. Have a goofy rest of your day.
Enjoy your goofy week.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Have a nice little Randy Newman time.
Enjoy your little week.
Buy some more records of mine. Bye.
Thank you for listening to the Double After Hours podcast. If you like what you heard, be sure to subscribe to us wherever you get your podcast. If you want to see a full list of our platforms, be sure to check out our page at rss.com, linked in the description below. We've got social media pages featuring highlights on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok, with links below. The best way to help us grow is by sharing us wherever you can, or by telling a friend, family member, co-worker, or whoever by word of mouth. It goes a long way. Thanks for listening, and staying after hours.
I'll be right back, my little possum pal.
My life's a living.
Hello, little buddy. Who's your favorite possum?
Don't touch me.
Oh, why such a long face? You're so sad. I know. You need a big hug from Lester.
Don't even think about it.
See? Now you feel all good inside.
Beat it, doofus.